2024 Group Juice review. Now, this isn't a new product or a new strategy by any means. Realistically, this is kind of the process I fell into mid 2020 and kind of stumbled into a strategy that would eventually end up being a process that we started teaching that has worked extremely well for our own businesses. I went from a minimum wage job to building a 7-figure brand because of these things inside of Group Juice. And it's also helped our students do millions of dollars in sales online. And that's just in the sales that we can see in the awards we've shipped out. We've shipped out dozens and dozens of $10,000 awards, dozens of $100,000 awards. And the part that I like the most about that aspect is the majority of them aren't selling our offers. So before we dive in, I want to make that crystal clear. This isn't another digital program, another digital product that's just going to do that digital circle jerk and show you just how to sell our thing. The ultimate goal is to empower people to conceptualize what they want to build a brand around and then show them how to effectively do that, center their business around a potential community, and start monetizing it. Doesn't matter what you're selling. If you already have an offer, if you don't have an offer, I think the thing that a lot of people forget because they weren't around when we launched Group Juice is the prerequisite initially when we launched our program, you already had to have something to sell, right? So it was primarily for people that were already in business but weren't making enough sales. We wanted to show them a unique mechanism that allowed us to both individually with my business partner do 100K in affiliate sales before we ended up partnering using this process. And we're not your guru that's here to promise you, overnight millions, or you're going to be able to take this process and, radically change your life with bare minimum work. And secondly, it's not a placebo strategy. If you look a little bit deeper, especially if you're inside Group Juice, you will see everything that we're talking about and everything that we teach is what we're actively doing in our business and have been doing in our business every single day for years. So now that we got some of the pleasantries out of the way, let's dive into my computer. I'll actually start breaking down some of the actual stuff and what you could actually expect to see inside. So let's talk raw tactics and information. As you can see, at the time of recording this, there is 690 people inside of Group Juice. The majority of those people have bought this program for either $1,000 or $1,500. We actually did a big price increase last June where we did a relaunch. We re-recorded a bunch of different trainings and really made it a point to update everything inside. And the majority of these people have paid premium price tags. And luckily for you, we made a crazy change at the beginning of this year that you could get in for a literal fraction of that. Alrighty, so this is a bit of a sneak peek at the training portal. And I'm literally not going to flex the number of trainings in here because it's irrelevant. There is literally too much training in here for you to come in and consume. And that's intentional. We didn't create this thing to be like, go in, watch the training, watch all of the modules and get stuck in your business. This is literally your ultimate library to start monetizing your social media. Whether you're a brand new beginner or you're already doing $10,000 a month and you want to create more leverage, you want to start removing yourself from pieces of business and create processes that work for you instead of you constantly having to do calls, do Zoom sessions, do cold outreach or anything like that. At the time of dropping this video, there's over 239 lessons inside of Group Juice by itself. So it's not meant for you to come in and just binge watch all of these trainings. We like to look at this and talk about it as your ultimate library. If you're potentially looking to enhance one piece of your business right now, go in and utilize it to fix that problem, right? And then you can come back and then go fix another problem and then do that again with something else. Whether, hey, I want to learn how to set up my group. I want to learn how to start writing written content. I want to learn how to start shooting short form video content. I want to write offers, create affiliate offers, launch my own digital products, my own courses, my own programs, all of it. Okay. We have pretty much every resource you would need to actually start making sales and having success online. But we don't want you to come in and get into a habitual routine of just watching, because that's what keeps a lot of people stuck, right? Consuming trainings is a very validating feeling in your business. And if you do not implement the stuff you are consuming, your business goes nowhere. So first things first, when you come in, obviously you get access to a private group, private support community where we host weekly coaching calls. We have not missed a call in years, and there's no plans of moving these calls or removing these calls. Like, we genuinely love the coaching element, genuinely love having people come hang out with us. So you get the private access to the dedicated community. This community is only available to the people that have purchased. And if you notice, we go live. We did a Zoom session this week where we hung out with all of the people that were hanging out with us. They come on, they ask questions, they get our real-time feedback. They can ask us what they should potentially do in their own business based on their goals, their own unique styles of business that they run. And every Tuesday at 12 p.m. EST, we go live. We hang out, we stay on, we answer all of the questions. We've been doing this for years, and you will get unparalleled support, right? Like, literally directly from the product creators. Right? That's also something that we take pride in. We didn't want to plug a team in. We didn't want to plug some coaches and mentors. Like, you get access to the actual people who created the program that you're purchasing. And then we got your fast start for your beginners, the 5-day virtual event for optimizing and monetizing your social media. This is realistically what has changed a lot of people's businesses, because we started showing them how to do the business online without the tech, without the fancy funnels, without the automations, like simple content creation. So this is a replay of our 5-day live event where we show you how to set up your profiles, set up your actual assets, setting up a community, uncovering the $100,000 business inside of your social media. Realistically, if you already are on social media, which you are if you're watching this video in some form or fashion, you have all of the moving parts to have a business. Okay. The only other thing that we really need to do is start creating attention. Okay, so over the shoulder trainings around setting things up, only types of short form content you need to actually create, the only types of long form content you need to create, and then putting it all together, right? Turning your free social media content into sales. And then we also ran Q&As off the back end of every training. And then this is the pride and joy right here. Group Juice 2.0. This is an absolute monster of a training. We got your cash flow ecosystem, client acquisition, brand hub, group creation, quick setup, welcome post creation, quick start, guide section flow to kickstart external content. The paradox of having a group is the more you have in your group, the easier it is to grow your group, because then we could just put something in our community and go talk about it externally. And then your group starts to grow. And then you have inbound leads, messaging you, hey, I saw you posted this video about XYZ. Like, how do I join that? And you'll start getting people reaching out to you to buy your products instead of the inverse of that. So day one is all about like getting your business infrastructure up and in place, the actual community, the ecosystem. Day two is all about the short form video content, right? The types of short form content that attracts buyers that need your offer. This is a polarizing opinion that we use, right? We don't want to go viral. We don't want 1 million followers that think we're going to show them how to get rich quick, when we're going to tell them in our offers that, hey, this is a real business. You're going to be spending more time building this business. We're not here to do that. We want you to pull in the right type of people into your worlds. So absolute monster amount of trainings, 1K followers roadmap, right? Absolute triple threat money magnet CTAs, Facebook Reels for maximum growth. We were probably one of the first digital creators in the online marketing space to start hammering Reels, and they have exploded so many of our clients' business. It's not even funny. We've had students wake up to 1,000 members requesting to join their group, and it's wild. Absolutely changes everything about their life and business because of that one thing that happened, right? If you could have 1,000 people in your own group off of a single TikTok, and it's not going to be the first one, it might not be the second or even the 30th or the 100th video, but it could happen, and it will literally change everything about your life and business. And the other side to that too is you don't need a lot of people in your group to actually have a profitable business. Some of our biggest days online have been with tiny groups, right? We've had $12,000 days out of communities of 48 people. Wild when you think about it. So that's day two. Day three is all about what you actually start putting in your group. What's inside of your community? How do you start creating content? How do you create long form content? Lead gen strategies, evergreen content styles, how to start utilizing your group as a journal, right? Your own content strategy to start moving strangers to buyers ethically. Okay, we're big on the ethical piece, which is a trending topic in the market right now, but we've been teaching and preaching the exact same thing for years. So it's nothing new on our front. Day 4, the conversion process with our Zoomless Sales Codex. We've processed thousands and thousands of payments with products ranging from $17 all the way to $12,000 a year. And we don't do Zoom calls. We're not here to show you how to pack your calendar. We're not here to show you how to hire a closer and do all this stuff. We don't do Zoom sessions. Okay. And the big part of that is because of the community and the actual infrastructure that we've built doesn't require us to do it. It would almost be a waste of time for us and our potential clients because they already know, right? That's the ultimate goal. Have a leveraged, fun business where people come into your world, they consume your content, and they buy from you without you having to twist their arms or coerce them or anything like that. So this is Day 4 is all about how we're actually doing that, right? The Zoomless Sales Codex, how you can close 1 to 10K deals without Zoom calls or closers inside your group, creating leverage in your community with our relationship over revenue model, winning workshop flow to make additional sales without you. Like, this is the ultimate goal for a lot of people, right? Get messages. Hey, how do I buy your program? How do I buy this? How do I sign up for your coaching offer? How do I buy your course, your affiliate product? Like, people coming to you. Okay. And then we got the nitty gritty is actual messaging stuff, right? Cracking the code, diagnosing in Messenger, lead gen scripts, follow-up flows, and then real-time examples of conversations to close sales. Okay, we're not trying to hide anything from you guys. And then we got everything, group automation and functionality. These are some additional things that you can start using, especially if you don't want to build out funnels and stuff like that. One thing you will probably need at some point is a professional email address so that we can start building a list. So getting your professional email address, free opt-in, landing page with beacons. You don't need anything crazy or fancy. Using Aweber for your email marketing. Both these are free, right? Both of these things are free, and they're not necessarily, besides the email marketing, the professional email address, they're not mandatory. Okay, we've literally seen people just start sending people to their groups, and then they're pulling the leads from there, building their email list from the group. That is the cool part about growing a community, is you can literally build your list and community at the exact same time. Then we got lead automation. This is a cool tool. Either one of these are cool tools that you can potentially use to start pulling leads, like I just mentioned, and build your email list and automatically message people and stuff like that when they come into your group, just increasing that intimate touch point, right? And we got content automation. I'm not going to continue to run through these because if you notice up here, I would literally be here all day. We're not even a quarter of the way through the trainings in here. So these are just tools and resources that we found have been useful in our business over the years. And we talk about them and how to use them in your own business. Then we got quick start process to smashing high ticket sales. This is like a fast start section, 7 steps to actually going from where you are right now to cracking your first $10,000 online. We've had a lot of students take this and actually turn around and produce $10,000 with their own products, with their own offers, with their digital courses, or even affiliate programs. So this is the fast start section. Bonus trainings, messenger secrets, community launch secrets, how to bake in monthly recurring revenue into your business, how to inject cash by putting an offer to market. And mind you, these are all big trainings with substance. These aren't like little 2-minute things, right? This was an actual training we ran that was 1 hour and 18 minutes with a very high value document. You get documents for everything that we're doing pretty much. That way, if you want to print these out, we've seen clients put these in books. You get monster trainings and actual breakdowns from things we're actually doing in our business over and over and over again. You could literally never need anything else in your business, especially with how crazy cheap this is. Like, it would be silly not to, but I'm biased. Now, this is the next up section. This is an actual product that we stopped selling for $1,000 so that way we can just start giving it to our Group G students. And this is how you can actually go out and launch an offer of your own. Like, the hottest topic in the market is going in, rebranding a product. But what about actually launching a program that's yours, that is 100% yours, that nobody else has the licenses to. It is your program, your own unique intellectual property. This is what will help you do that. We'll also help you launch affiliate programs, like help you launch an affiliate offer, even if you don't want to go create your own courses. This is the very thing that we've been using on repeat for years. We've launched dozens and dozens of our own courses, our own programs. We just did this a couple weeks ago, and we did over 20K in affiliate sales in less than 3 days. And we've had students take this exact framework and do 100K in 100 days. We've had people go create their own digital masterclasses that, were $47, and all these different programs that are actually their own by following this simple 7-step offer launch framework called Predictable Profits. And again, this is just a bonus section, right? This is a full stacked training around putting an offer to market. Okay. Next up, cash injection strategies. These are trainings purely designed to generate ROI in your business. You could take one of these strategies and literally make the entire investment of Group Juice free. If you took it and you actually made it a point to inject that in your own business, getting paid to create assets of your own, right? We pre-sell everything, how we've got paid to create courses, get paid to actually launch products, how we turned a $50 product into 20K in 3 weeks, the exact offer launch and promo framework, Cash Mullet Kickoff. We like to kick off all of our stuff with free trainings on the front where we sell on the back, keep high levels of value, goodwill, exposure to offers at the same exact time. Secret sauce behind the Group Juice 2.0 launch, right? We did over 155K in 78 days, right? That was an absolute wild of a time. We did almost, $160,000 in less than 80 days. And I'm just a regular guy who used to work a minimum wage job, right? Like I can do this shit. You can do this shit. So that's everything that went into this actual launch strategy. And again, these are all trainings. Like these are actual meaty trainings of substance, and we don't gatekeep. We don't hold anything back from the people in our worlds. We are showcasing all of it. Anything and everything that we're doing in our business, we will share with you, right? Because selfishly, if we can go help you get some results, you get some fucking wins, you go make some sales, we're going to use that in our content, which then makes acquiring new customers and new clients even easier because we have more proof of concept. We got client launches, client success stories. We have a whole interview section of people who've used our processes to launch their own programs. They've done 100K in 100 days. They've done 100K in their first 8 months of working with us. They've turned around and launched their own programs, their own master classes, people that have turned around and helped local businesses save money, right? There's so many different client interview success stories inside of this program from all different walks of life, right? Stay-at-home moms, blue-collar workers, dads. There's all sorts of different case studies and examples of people that this process has worked for extremely well, pretty much twice as well as it's worked for us collectively. Then obviously we do have an affiliate program, 50 to 80% commissions. If you're on the membership, you get 80% commissions on all of our product sales, which is absolutely wild, right? Especially us being a partnership, me and Flip split 20%. So after processing fees, we're probably splitting 15% as a whole. And I'm not trying to make this about finances, but we're literally making it as simple as possible and incentivizing our affiliates to stand behind our products, stand behind our brand, because they're fucking badass for wanting to be a part of our world and get our process out in the hands of more people. So we pay 50 to 80% commissions on all of the product sales. If you're on the monthly membership, you get 80%, and that's unheard of, right? White label our free training, put our workshop in your own communities. Again, we're not about just giving you guys enough to grow our groups, grow our ecosystems, be an affiliate for us. Like if you don't want to be, but the reality is like we wanted to do something different from everybody else. And mind you, this was before the Myrrh thing blew up and all the master resale rights stuff. We simply wanted to start giving people things that they could go use to grow their own fucking groups. So we let people take our trainings, let people take our intellectual property and grow their own ecosystems with it, right? Like go grow your own group, because that's what's going to give you guys the actual ultimate security in business, your own community, your own movement, your own thing beyond just your affiliate program. So, and then we're getting there. Original archives, these are the initial Group Juice 1.0 trainings that literally help students absolutely explode their business. And it's literally just 4 trainings. And then you got a whole myriad of different student interviews, coaching call replays, etc., etc. Like, as you can see, this is an absolute monster of a program. And this is just the actual course and not including like the actual group. So as an added benefit, you also get access to our paid school community. Okay, in September, we launched a paid subscription to our school group, which we actually stopped selling so that way we can kind of merge both in one, which is how the membership was born. We stopped selling this program, Cash Curriculums, to start including it with Group Juice. So that way you have Group Juice and Cash Curriculums as a permanent bundle deal. It's in one thing, one ecosystem, one program, one product. And there's our tons of different trainings inside of this by itself, right? Going from 0 to 100K online, content to cash flow, simplicity to scaling, 100K to 500K, right? You can earn free 30 days of coaching, right? In our coaching program, that's $500 to $1,000 a month just by being in the group and being active. You can come hang out and run a training to our group. You can leverage our audiences to get exposure to your own brand, and just like really incentivizing people to get active in our own group. And again, these are all actual modules. These are all different trainings and master classes, so to speak, where we're actually showing you guys what we're doing in our own business. And the other benefits to being a part of this group, the Cash Curriculums, specifically, we utilize as our own digital journals. We share takeaways and things we're doing from a different lens, right? We're actually showcasing what we're doing in business as we're doing it. Kind of like breaking the third wall. A lot of marketers will tell you what they're doing or how to go do this, but they will never really tell you why, right? It will never tell you the intentions behind what they're doing as they're doing it. They'll kind of just, hey, go do this, right? And if we can implore more people to understand what they're doing and why they're actually doing it, it's going to be beneficial for the masses. And then another cool part about being inside of Cash Curriculums is we host monthly workshops, completely complimentary for everybody inside of the Cash Curriculums community, which is included inside of the bundle. So this is example. This is a workshop we ran on how to create all of your written content in less than 90 minutes a week, right? Get all of your content created, conceptualized, etc. in less than a couple hours a week. Copy and pricing strategies, de-risking investments, content that consistently converts clients, building your daily process. And then this week tomorrow we're actually running a live workshop on affiliate launches. How we actually just took a brand new affiliate offer we knew nothing about and turned it into over 20K in sales in 3 days. And that's just a bonus workshop that we host every third Friday of the month inside of the Cash Curriculums group. Now, again, I know there's an ungodly amount of information, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, in this program. It is not meant to be a set and forget. You join it, you watch a training, and then you're good to go. Like, it is your ultimate library to grow your business from where it is right now to where you want to go. Okay, we've had brand new beginners come in and turn around with no social media accounts, do their first 10K profit in less than 100 days. We've had seasoned business owners turn around and come in and create leverage, put more emphasis on their groups and do 100K plus online. And it's our baby that we've been building for years, and it's the very process that we use every single day in our own brands. So let's talk price, right? At the beginning of this video, I mentioned that we have sold this program 690 times, the big bulk of them purchasing the program for either $1,000 before we did Group Juice 2.0 or $1,500 after we did Group Juice 2.0 launch. We did a price increase by $500. And the crazy part is you can get access instantly today to everything inside of the training portal. You can plug yourself into the lifetime weekly coaching calls, into the Cash Curriculums community where we host monthly workshops. We're posting content in there, breaking down things that are actually going on in our business. And we're going to go the extra mile to actually help you and support you with whatever you're actually doing inside of your business. It's $100 today. That's it. Worst case scenario, you don't like it and you leave after 30 days. But it would be silly of you not to jump. Like, realistically, we created this program years ago, and I still genuinely believe that this is the very thing that so many fucking people need in their business, and it will help them. We're not here to sugarcoat it or give you some placebo strategies that might work or have worked in the past but no longer work. This is the stuff that we're actively doing day in and day out of our own 7-figure business, and the very thing that we help all of our paid clients do in our coaching program that is way more expensive than this. So at the end of the day, if you want to learn a simple process to turn your social media account into a business, grow your community, have a simple flow to follow, repeatable process to follow from a couple regular dudes who've built a 7-figure business because of it and helped their students do millions of dollars in sales online, then this will be the perfect fit for you. No rags to riches, overnight promises, realistically, real work, real businesses, real brands that will set you free for years to come. So we'll leave a link below where you can give the page a read and get your invite if you want to join. And if you don't, then I'll see you in the next video.